Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Successful Woman's Show. My name is Galit Ventura Rosen. I am co-founder of Everyday Woman and a commercial real estate broker. One of my favorite things to do every week is to bring you an interview with a fabulous woman that is doing amazing things in our world. This week is no exception. I am excited to introduce you, Tina. Tina, say hello.
Hello. It's so wonderful to be here. It's an honor. Thank you so much for the invite.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you here. And what we're going to do is share a little bit about Dr. Tina, and then we're going to jump right into her topic, which is the power within. So I'm excited to talk about that today. So, Dr. Tina Sarcevich, did I say it right?
You sure did.
Yes. Dr. Tina Sarcevich is a transformational leader, minister, entrepreneur, and the founder of Crowned for Impact, a faith Ruth platform that empowers women to discover their identity, walk in confidence, and live victoriously. Oh, I love that. She holds a ton of degrees. I'm not even going to start mentioning how many masters and bachelors and doctorates. You're amazing. And she brings a powerful blend of spiritual depth, real life resilience, and marketplace leadership. And she is the reigning Miss Classic Universe and proudly serves as the United States Ambassador for Classic Universe, which I can't wait to speak about all that as well. So, Tina, let's go ahead and start right away and start talking about the power within. When I hear that, it's so powerful. And I would love for the ladies that are watching and listening to learn a little bit about how they themselves can find the power within.
Thank you, Gayla. We all have it. It is so amazing. Like, even when you're speaking it, I have goosebumps in my body because our identity is so powerful. And the power that we have within, everything that we need, all the talents, all the gifting, all the speaking, the education, everything is in us to do and be and have any kind of life that we want. But unfortunately, so many women are looking on the outside. When I get this home, when I get this job, when I get this man, and nobody's coming to rescue us. So let's tap into what's inside of us and have fun with life.
So, really, when we start talking about the power within, we're talking about going internally and finding the things that we ourselves can control or the things that we want, but not always focusing on the outside of what's around us.
Yeah, it's really about what the desires that we have. All of
Mhm.
us have these intuitive desires of hopings and longings, and those are what were put into us at birth. That is our purpose, and when we step into our purpose, because we're here to make an impact in the world. We're in here to impact other people. And what we have deposited in each side of each one of us is what can create our outside to do the things that we want to do and to share the wonderful life that we want to share with others.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's talk about that. Now we're talking about purpose. So when we start talking about our power within, obviously you and I, Dr. Tina, are very heart centered and very service based. It's just our passion, no matter what we do with our everyday. So, are you saying that when we're looking within, maybe start looking for that thing that we desire, that thing that we want?
Yes, and it takes a little bit of work. And one of the things I would like to put, the most important thing that we do every day is our morning routine. The
Yes.
morning routine starts our whole day. And in that morning routine, it's time for reflection, time for reading, time for learning. We need to set our clocks like 30 minutes to an hour before we need to leave. People say, "Well, I don't have time and I have children." This quiet time is going to develop a time that you write for 15 minutes. You're going to understand what your heart desires, and the creativity that we already have in our mind is going to bring it to fruition when we take this morning time to just get centered, and we'll know what's inside of us by listening to our voice in the morning.
Oh, and Tina, I'm a big, that's part of such a big part of every morning for me. And I will tell you, when I had three little kids, and my oldest at the time was 7, and I had a brand new baby, And I will tell you, getting some of them ready for school and the other one needs to be fed, that 30 minutes, even though I was exhausted sometimes to do it, even just having my herbal tea with the door open or going outside was life changing for the way that my day went every day. Have you experienced that as well?
Absolutely. And not only that is we've got to get moving in the morning. It's statistically proven that even children, they learned more if they have 10 minutes of exercise in the morning. Their minds they retain more, they pay attention more. So it's like we don't have time. You can get a little like I have a little jumping thing. What do you call that? But do
Like the
something in the
steppers and stuff,
yeah.
or the
Do
trampolines, or
Yes, the
the, yeah.
trampoline. I have a trampoline or grab a jump rope if you can and try to jump like 5 times. Stretch in your bed. Get out there and get your body moving because it's going to flow the oxygen and the energy into your body. And then you're going to be more alert. You're going to be more aware. You're going to spend less in caffeine and more in your natural body of what we already have by just doing some movement after we do that morning routine.
Oh, I totally agree. And if it's not something you can get done before you get those kids to school or before your first meeting, walk out of that office and walk around the building. That's another big one for me. I walk around my building. I live in a very warm climate. I'm in Las Vegas, so I can do it and I can just walk around the building and walk around the buildings. And I think if I do 4 laps, it's like a mile. It's so easy. So even in the middle of the day, I've noticed what a difference it is before I hit that 2 o'clock. Okay, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get through the rest of the day? So we've talked about really the desires and being aware
Yes.
of what we need. We've talked about that morning routine, move and take that time for you, maybe journal. What other things should we be doing?
Our speech. Our speech is so powerful. We want this amazing, abundant life, but we are cursing ourselves all day long. We would never let somebody else speak to us the way that we speak to ourselves. We need to write those positive affirmations. If you can't think of them, go to, the information highway on Google. We have our phones. Find some morning affirmations and some affirmations that you can use throughout the day. Write them down on a card. I'm fit, firm, and fabulous in the best shape of my life. I wasn't like that when I started, okay? I didn't reflect that. But when you speak it long enough, okay, it gets into your subconscious mind, which never sleeps. And then you start producing it because you're thinking it, you're speaking it continually. And then when you go to the refrigerator, you're making different choices. It's just something that happens subliminally. And then you're going to get up and you're going to get moving because then you're going to want to exercise. It's going to transform your mind and then it transforms your body. Because where our mind goes, our life goes and our body goes because it's here.
So true. And I think that it's so easy to say what you've said about 4 or 5 times now, where people say, I don't have the time. And I think one of the things that I'm challenged with the most when people say they don't have the time is that they have time to sit on the sofa and watch their favorite TV show, and they have time to go out for a drink with their girlfriends. And they have, I love all those things. Don't stop them. But when you really want to do something, you make the time. I think it's just easier not to make the time for some of these things. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely correct. And the worst thing that we can think of is that it's too late. I've wasted too much time. I'm too far gone. I'm too old. It is never too late. The life I'm living right now is beyond my wildest dream. I am mature and I didn't start out great. It doesn't matter where we start. I just, people look at me and they think I have it all together and I've had this prestigious life and it's not. I came from a horrible background. I was homeless by the time I was 15, emancipated at 16, and didn't have a family. And these things that I'm discussing are things that I took time to learn because the more that we take time to learn, read books, listen to audiobooks, listening to YouTubes, the power that you get in your mind is going to skyrocket you into the most amazing life beyond you can ever think of.
I agree. And I love when you say it's never too late, because I do believe a lot of women that are not healthy or are not living their best life or not building their dreams or not finding that dream relationship or not building that business they've always dreamt of or leaving that job or doing whatever it is that makes them happy, I think a lot of them do say, well, I'm so old. It's too late. Why should I bother now? No one will want me. No one will hire me. And it saddens me because I'm like you, Tina. I'm 53 years old. I'm very proud to say that. I worked
Yes.
really hard to get here. I just became a grandma for my first
Yay.
grandchild. Thank you. I have three beautiful children, and
Yes.
I think I'm still figuring it out every day. But the exciting part is that it's okay to still figure it out as long as those listening and watching recognize, don't settle and don't give up, but keep at it because you're not too old for nothing, right?
Absolutely. And I have several years on you. Let's just say that. And um
Yeah, one or two.
yeah, well, and Supermodels Unlimited just made me their
Oh,
brand ambassador, which is a prestigious thing, and offered me a wonderful, wonderful contract with that. They could have offered it to a 20-year-old. And
amazing, Tina. Amazing.
it's amazing because all we have to do is just learn the things that we learn. They're going to just take us places. And also about getting ourselves out there. Use the social media. You are your brand. Every woman on here, you are your brand. Get those pictures. Start saying inspirational things on social media. Start inviting other women on your pages. That's what I do to create wonderful relationships with women because we can help inspire and encourage one another.
Oh, I love that. And I'm going to share that I know more than anything, being someone that never thought I would be public and never thought I'd be sharing things the way I do, is that the number one reason is because of what you just said. That one woman that comes up to me, it just happened to me at a networking event this week. Thank you for your posts. They're positive. They inspire me. We do it for that one woman. And so I want to thank you because I've been watching you now for a few years. We
Yes.
got connected because of the pageants that you're in and won. And I'm so grateful to be able to watch your journey and see all the things you're doing for other women in this world. So thank you. I'd love to kind of end with how everybody can get a hold of you, learn more about you, follow you, find you.
Yes. Feel free on IG. It is Classic Universe 24. You can also find my website, which is Crowned for Impact, because we're all crowned for power. And then, of course, social media, Facebook is Tina Sarcevich. I'd
Oh,
love to connect with you.
beautiful. And we'll also have all the information in the description on the podcast and on the TV show website at everydaywoman.tv.com. So we'll make sure to share that all. I appreciate you so much taking the time. I'm so excited that we got to reconnect. It's been a while, and I'm excited to stay connected with you. And I'm so excited for your deal. I just saw that. Oh my gosh. Hello. That's so exciting. And I appreciate you for being here. And I appreciate everyone that keeps watching and listening and learning from all these amazing women that I have the opportunity to interview. My name is Galit Ventura Rosen, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.